starting 6-string corner, and that song is Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. It's a great, great song, especially for beginners trying to figure out how to play your chords, how to strum the chords, and how to transition between the chords. That's often a struggle, at least from what I see from my students. So I got the tab below, so I'm not going to go through all the details of the chords, just a couple of pointers to watch out for, because this is really, really good to practice both in the verse and the chorus. There's some great things you can work on. This song also note it uses a capo that I put on the first fret. So when I say E minor or C or G, those are the shape of the chord relative to where this, just kind of pretend that the guitar neck just shrunk. In reality, it's an F minor, and then it's a D flat chord and stuff, whatnot. It's a lot easier to play with a capo than trying to go do those types of chords on the acoustic guitar. Just thought you'd know that. I'm going to talk about the chord transition, and I'm going to talk about the strums. Let's talk about the chord transition first. In the verse, what we're doing here is we're going from E minor to G, to D, to A, and then we go back. We just cycle around. Now here's a couple little techniques that you can use when you're doing these chord transitions, and I think this is going to help you. When you're going from the E minor to the G, find a common note. That pointer finger is sitting here on this string right here. Just leave it there. Glue it right to that note as you go to the G. When you go to the D, I play the G like this. This ring finger is common to this note, this chord, and the D. So you just glue these fingers to the notes. Now when we go from D, we're going to go to an A. I like playing the A like this, and it's really easy to get to because you just, this is when you keep this finger on the B string, slide it over. These other two are coming up, and then they form the A chord right here. See how I did that? Pretty cool, huh? And then when you go back to the E minor, you keep these two fingers in the same common pattern, and you go to E minor and start it all over again. Now, let me take it in a cycle and watch how I do this. Glue the pointer finger, glue the ring finger, slide the ring finger, keep the pointer in the middle to a common pattern, and there you have it. On the chorus, it's kind of the same, similar things. When you go from the C to the G, you're keeping these two fingers, see how they're in the same shape? They're in the same kind of position here. This is on the 2nd fret, and this is on the 3rd fret on the string below it. And then we go to the G. So if you do this, now I play the G like this. The lovely thing about G chords, you can play them all kinds of different ways. Then when I go to the D, it's a little trickier, it might take a little more work, but these two fingers are still in the same position as they go to the D. See how that works? Pretty cool, huh? And then you leave this little finger there. I call it a pilot finger. You kind of leave it there, bring these fingers back, and then release as the pointer finger goes down. Now I took that in extreme slow motion. You're really doing this. Because you've got to get to that chord right on the beat. And then when we go from the D, we're going to go over to the E minor, and it's a little bit trickier here, but we kind of keep these fingers sort of in this place like here. They're on the same fret, and they just sort of go up to the E minor, just like that, and we start the cycle over again. And then we go from the E minor back to the C to resume in the chorus. Keep your middle finger glued as we form the C chord. Watch how I do that. Common pattern from the C to the G. Common pattern with the pilot finger on the little to the D. Keep these two fingers in a very similar position as I go to the E minor, and then glue that middle finger to the C. And even at the very end, when you go from the G, it closes out with this B7. See what I did there? That middle finger stays right there and form that B7. Now, if you're not used to forming these chords, it will take some work. I'm not saying this is going to be easy if you're a beginner, but as you work at it, try and use some of these techniques to kind of help you move from one chord to another. Now, the second thing is the strum, which is really, really cool if you're working on your beats, because the dominant strum in the verse is the quarter beats. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, and it's just a downward strum. That's all it is. So you're doing right on the beat. So if you had a metronome, which I believe is 84 beats per minute. You can check that. I'm pretty sure it's 84 beats per minute. If that metronome's clicking, every strum is right on the click. And you work on your quarter beat strums, just downward strums, using your arm. And don't forget on those strums, man, use your wrist on that strum. Don't keep your wrist stiff. Don't be going crazy with your arm. Use that wrist when you can. It sort of guides the arm around. The chorus just does what we call double time, but really what it is, it's also eighth beats. So you're playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 again instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. So the click is every other strum. It is definitely a little trickier if you're not used to strumming eighth beats. So you'll have to slow this one down and really start to work it out. Always slow that metronome down. Slow it to 60 or 50 or whatever works for you, where you can kind of get that in-between strum. So let's say my foot's the metronome. So it's... one extra strum in between those beats. Those are eighth beats. And then, once you get all these individual parts together, put the song together and go have fun and play it. This is Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. Thanks a lot for watching and rock on.